keep your woman on her toes easier. So when you living on alone, we got this thing called competition anxiety, guys. And what that is when you move in with a woman, you kind of say, hey, baby, the race is over. It's over with. You know, when you move in with a girl, it's almost like you in the fourth quarter and you up 20 or 30. You know what I'm saying? It's over. Opposed to if you in the fourth quarter and we tied with 1 minute left. That's how you want a woman to feel. You want a woman to feel tight like that. That's what happens when you don't live with a woman. You let her know job's not over. This is why you see different behavior from women when you get in a relationship. Then what's the next stage? Moving in together. Then what's the next stage? Getting married. Each stage you see a little less output on her end because she done got a little bit more comfortable. You get everybody best foot forward on what the first few months, couple of months or whatever. Then you get a committed relationship. Then you see a downgrade from that. Okay. Then you decide, hey, let's move in together. Then you see a little downgrade from that. Then you say, hey, let's get married. Some of you guys get married before you move in together, whatever. But y'all guys get what I'm saying. If you purple pill guy and you just gonna get married no matter what I say, or you one of these guys in these cultures where it's just your religion says you have to get married. If it was me, I would at least want to live with a girl for a month or two just to see how she is living together. Okay, guys? But that's the thing you're going to see. You're going to see when you live alone, the pro is you can keep her on her toes easier because that competition anxiety. She feels like I'm still in competition. Okay? Next, don't have to deal with her mood swings. So this the thing, guys. No matter how attraction a woman is for you, no matter how masculine you stay in your frame all the time. I don't care if you masculine frame 24/7. Women have hormones. They have estrogen. From time to time, they gonna have mood swings. The thing is, when you in your masculine frame and she respects you, you're gonna see it less than normal. But at the end of the day, she's still a woman. She still has a period once a month. So her hormones are still gonna be up and down no matter what you do. And so what'll happen is when a girl respects you, she won't do the crazy mood swings where she's just talking shit, right? She'll do the mood swings where she'll just try to draw your emotions in, talking about, you know, I don't think you love me how I love you. See, they come to that. So when she respects you, her mood swings are different. When she don't respect you, have a lack of respect for you, she'll come in the house just talking about dumb shit about, you know, you don't hip around the house, blah, blah, blah. You left a dish in the sink last week and whatever. When she respects you, all right, she don't go that route. She'll go the route of, well, I just don't think we connect on a higher level and all this just to bring your emotions. And she just doing bullshit, right? And you got to deal with that. That's never going to end. I don't care how masculine your frame is. That's just part of being a woman. From time to time, maybe once a month or once every other month, you just going to notice that. That don't mean she's going to come in the house throwing shit. It just means she's going to come in the house and she might not be as, you know, loving as she was the day before. That's just women. You just got to deal with it. All right. And it kind of can throw you off, make you feel a certain type of way. You're like, God damn, what the hell wrong with her now? That's what you got to deal with when you live with a woman. So a pro to not live with a woman, you don't have to deal with that. Next, don't have to worry about her friends and family coming over. Now, there was a big issue for me when I had living girlfriends. I hated all their families. All right, they come over, the nosy asses, and just I want to talk and blah 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 blah. And every time I would just go in the bedroom. Not that was wrong with them, then like that. I'm just not a sociable person. I don't want people all in my goddamn business, all them, and they just come over there 10 deep, just talking and playing, thumping, all this other shit, playing cards and shit. And used to get on my goddamn nerves. So when you live alone, you don't have to deal with that. And like I said, it wasn't like they was hating on me or they hated me or nothing like that. Man, they would come over on a Sunday when I'm trying to rest up for work the next day. Hear their ass come here, little country bumpkins, talking all loud and shit. Talking, hey, boy, all that shit, man. I don't want to deal with that shit, man. And so that's what you're going to have to deal with if you live with a girl. You're going to have to deal with her friends and family coming over from time to time. And don't even get me started on if she done told them something they don't like you. Okay? That's even worse. But even if she hasn't told them, then just leave me the hell. I don't want to be bothered. All right. Next, helps prevent you from getting attached. So when you guys live with a woman, I am just telling you, I think I said this in other videos. If I was just to give you a cat, and let's just say you don't even like cats. Let's say, hey man, I'm going out of the country for a year. I need you to hold on to this cat for me. I don't got nobody else to keep him. I'll let you keep that cat. If you might hate that motherfucker for the first couple of months, but eventually just being around that motherfucker, about 2 or 3 months later, you'll start, that cat ain't all that bad, man. You done got attached to the goddamn cat. So when you with a woman and she's around you all the time and you sleeping in the bed with her all the time, you build an attachment. You kind of become dependent on her for that. So what ends up happening is, if you was able to break, you done got accustomed to being around her all the time. You almost done got addicted to her presence. And that's what happens when you live with the woman. It increases your chances of getting attached. It just gonna happen. You might not even like her theoretically that much, but what you get attached to is you just get attached to always having somebody there. You just like, you become dependent on, my girl is gonna be there. She get on my nerves sometimes, but you become attached to her. Even if you're not attached to her directly, you're attached to her always being there, which is bad, guys. It's never good for a man to get attached, because usually when a man get attached, a woman gets unattached, because the man starts showing weakness. Like I tell you guys, there's nothing wrong with loving a woman, but if you fall in love with a woman is gonna fall out of love with you, because you're gonna start not acting like a man. All right, you're gonna start letting shit she do. She gonna start testing like this motherfucker getting whipped, and that's highly unattractive to a woman. So I'm gonna tell you, not saying that it's guaranteed that you're gonna get attached, because if you're a man that's on this purpose and you keep that abundance mindset, all right, and you don't spend all your time with her, it don't necessarily mean you will get attached. Just living with a woman means that it increases the probability of you getting attached. That's all. I can live with a woman right now and not get attached. All right, that's because I ain't gonna be on her ass all day. And the last pro, guys, is space. So when you live alone, any of y'all guys can attest this, whether it was your best friend, whether it's your mama and dad, anybody, we as human beings, we need space from your ass. I tell y'all guys what, how would y'all like if I made 3 videos a day? You're like, oh man, that's great, AMS. In a month from now, your ass will be tired of looking at my ass. Oh man, this is great. 3 videos a day. A month from now, you won't even watch another video. I'm telling you that shit right now. You won't even want, through a month from now, you'd be so sick of me, you wouldn't even know what to do. You have to give people space and time to miss you. That's what everything. Imagine if football stayed on all year long. Think you'll love football still? They allow you to miss the sport. Okay? Space is important as in keeping interest up. And it doesn't mean that the person could be doing nothing wrong. They could be a perfect person. But you just like, I hate the way that motherfucker eat her food. You just need a break from people. So space is something that is very much needed in a relationship, guys. Living together or not, it is very much needed. You need a break from me. I'm telling you right now, you think, oh, that'd be great, AMS, load 3 videos a day. Okay, 3 weeks from now, you won't watch another goddamn video. It'll be good at first. You'll be like, this is great. If football said, hey, we're going year round. We're going to go year round. We're going to pay them more. We're going to go year round. You're like, oh man, this is great. We got football year round. After about that first year, you'll be like, man, I'm sick of football. I'm completely sick of it. Don't allow you to miss it. So space is very important, guys, as in just not getting on your nerves. They could be not doing nothing wrong. You just be like, I just get tired of the way that motherfucker smell. And they don't even smell bad. He's like, I hate, she smell like chairs. I hate that. Okay, guys? So that's another pro to living alone. It just gives you space. Doesn't mean the person is doing that. Don't mean they having a mood swing. They could be perfect. But we as human beings, we need space. We need time away from everything, even stuff we love. How would you love to eat pizza every night? Oh, that's great. That's great, man. I love pizza. 2 weeks from now, you'd be like, man, I don't want to see pizza again a day in my life.